Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversations. Today's topic, it's an open question about, is the educational system failing our children for the future? Are they prepared for the life outside their parents' house or their guardian house when they leave home to go to uni or to go to college? So let me introduce my panel. On my right hand side I have my beautiful Amaka, and then on my left I have Yvonne. The reason why I'm asking this question is, we were brought up, I think the hardship from some of us back from home, not everybody, we can survive even when the hardship is hardship. The reason why I'm asking this question is because the educational system has been the same for centuries. It's still the same setting of classroom, the still way they teach the curriculum, that's how it. But does that actually relevant to the life that we live in this 2020, in this new millennium, new arising technology? Does education prepare our children for future? So
you have to define prepare them in what sense. You need to
in real life.
In real life, what sense?
In anything in real life, day-to-day life, manage finances, surviving skill, multitasking, what they call the other one, managing people, because it's the educational. Yes, they teach you this curriculum. This is what the curriculum is narrowed to. At the end of it, you have your certificate, and that's it. You go to work. Does that prepare you for the life outside? Are they mentally matured to?
So, what do you want the education? Sorry, so.
So that is a general question. Maybe why you are thinking about it. I don't know.
No, I'm asking you. What do you? So if.
Okay, for example, if you were not home today and maybe your washing machine, you are not home and your washing machine, the water pipe blowed inside, would any of your boys know?
Even me, I wouldn't know how to do it.
You see, this is
what you're trying to say is you want the education.
It's not just education.
No, you're asking, the question you said was, is the educational system enough for children, setting them up for outside world?
Yes.
So what you're trying to say, do you want the schools to teach them
a life skill?
What
a life skill.
I think basically what it is, what I think I understand with the question is, the educational system, is it broad enough? I want to use the word broad. To cover all life's expectation for the children. Preparing the children for life skills, social skills, survival skills, just day-to-day skills.
Yes.
I believe that's kind of what you're asking for. Obviously, do they, the curriculum, do they also... The way I'll answer this question now is, okay, fine. Yeah, the kids go to school, okay? And the schools, they have curriculum to teach them subjects.
Yes.
About what they think is important, like different things, and I mean, there's something that has been created, split up into different subjects for them to know. And obviously, as you go on, maybe when they start guiding you, when you start knowing what it is you want to do, they start giving you the tools to enrich you to go towards the career path you want to go. But the way I'm understanding your question now, you're saying, in addition to that thing that they are giving them, are they also giving them things like when they come out, yeah, you've got the degree and the certificate, but do you know how to manage money?
Yeah.
Do you know how to save?
Yeah.
Do you know how to, to banter? How to do you know how to survive, like, when, what do I want to do? Would you be able to survive in a real life situation?
Yeah.
Like you gave an example of
by the washing machine sports. I don't fix washing machines. I'll know how to call, and they would know how to call.
Yeah.
Why should I think I'm not a plumber?
I'm not saying that you are Amaka, you completely missing the question that I'm asking.
No, you asked me
what I'm saying is you know what I mean. At the moment, a lot of our children are suffering from mental health because once they get out of that, we think, as a parent, we think when they turn 18, they are automatically mature because that's what the system tells us. They go and they go. when they leave your house, I've seen children who have literally gone to school within 6 months, they move back by their parents because they can't cope. That is what I'm saying. As much as we say, yes, they've gone to school, they are 18 now, they have to go to uni or go to college. I have seen so many, I mean many, they will go to that school within the 6 months of it, because the life, they won't be able to have to share a house with people that they don't know completely. You have to learn to tolerate other people. You have to share one common kitchen, one common sitting room here. And then when it comes to let's go out, you are completely putting your trust in the strangers, people that you don't know.
Okay,
so if you don't know how to survive in that, or you are not mentally prepared for that, that's what I mean by they're being set to fail.
Right, okay, right, okay, fine, I understand what you're trying to say. So you're trying to say, so those that know those, so is it the schools, is it left to the schools to teach them that? So, because I don't understand, I don't know of any school, well, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, well, me personally, I don't know of any school, even in my days, that will teach you, unless it's the schools I went to, teach you.
Did you hear what I just said? Is it time for us to change the education?
No, but you mentioned, no, you started from your,
I'm just saying, is it time to change the educational
system, right? Okay, let me explain. When you say educational system, in my opinion, educational system is not just schools.
Thank you.
So those that know they'll have those life school, like, because I don't understand. Okay, now because you started off saying something about the school. I don't know, unless I misheard you, about the school you went to or something.
No, I didn't mention anything
about something about hardship that teaches them how to have to survive.
If you just understand how I break it down, I said when your child leave home at 18.
Before then.
Are they prepared to withstand what life throws at them at that age? Are they mentally prepared enough? Because yes, they are 18 now, they can go, but are they prepared for it? Because if you look at the statistics, majority of them that go in the first year school, they all come back home because they can't cope. Why is that? Why?
Okay, so you're talking of. How come we coped? So I don't understand.
That's what I said, that the life has moved on from the curriculum. The life has moved on from the narrative of what we know about. Yeah, we're going to follow the government set out a curriculum for the school. We all read it. At the 18, you pass, you don't pass, then you pack it up.
I think you have to look at it this way. Don't forget that the life skills for example, when we grew up, that time, times have changed. That's number one. Number two, also look at the environment. You know, so there was a lot. We probably had to face a lot, and that gave us that survival skills. With the children of here, they wouldn't have that because everything is in place. This is a more placed environment with everything having a purpose for every other thing.
So my question
how do we prepare
for that survival?
Okay, in my opinion, where I grew up and where I live now are two different things. Okay, so now if I probably want to bring some of the things from my side to now, you said the educational system. In my head, I say this a lot, is the educational system. I think they need to put more in. When I say more in, it's not just curriculum based. There should be more hands-on based. There should be more skills taught. Skills like money. Money is a lifelong skill. I think it should be compulsory across the board.
Adults even need to do that.
No, but yeah, you know why? Because now we are having children. That's the problem with that one. If some adults don't even know how to do money, it's because we have children having children. Some adults don't even know how to take care of themselves. They're already having children. So we already have that problem in the society now. So what I'm saying is, for me, education system is not just classroom. Education system even goes beyond.
So they should teach them like general studies.
Like a general studies, bring back PE, economics.
So they have PE now, but it's manage how to manage money.
Yeah, how to manage money, survival skills. Like we talked about national service.
Yeah.
We should bring them
Italy
back.
still have that.
So yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Nigeria still has
16,
it.
they
Here,
have to
they should have it because
In
with
Germany, I
that,
think
That 1 year
Yeah.
prepared
that
them.
1
Yeah,
year,
that's- yeah, so-
exactly.
but
You
people
go,
are-
you go like all this one they're complaining about the obesity and everything. That 1 year service, by the time you do that camp, you know, the physical exercise,
National
and in
service.
that, and they can incorporate the National Youth Service with food and diet and teach them how to cook at the same time. So while they are doing the exercise, learning how to live on
Teachers
their
don't
own.
even have to get up to national service.
No, but-
they can
yeah,
teach
but-
them food, at least cooking
Yes,
classes.
cooking
during-
classes. Make
from
it
year 7
from
to...
When I was in primary school,
Round-
we used to bake. I learned how to bake when I was
Yeah,
in primary
yeah.
school. Because every Tuesday morning, we used to go to the canteen. We have a room.
Yeah.
We all go there and bake.
And that's what I'm saying. Something like that skill now. For me, I want that skill to be brought and made compulsory across the board.
There's some schools that have started it.
Some
like I-
schools are doing
like
it,
I
some
said.
are not. But for me, I would
which
love
will be
it
part
to
of
be
it because
that is you know, like you know, like when you go to school, you have core subjects you have to do, and then you have optional. I want the core subjects to be money first, then life skill. That life skill broken into 3.
there's
Cookery,
some schools I
health,
know that do,
cookery,
especially
health,
when they're
and-
preparing themselves to go to university.
Yeah.
There's some schools I know
Yeah,
now
yeah,
that once you enter 6th form,
yeah.
once a week or twice a week is compulsory. There's one person that comes in every once a week to teach you how to manage your money, open bank account. Then you have cookery lessons. They don't care whatever you cook that is what you're going to
And
eat.
do you know why?
And
That
they do that because they're preparing you.
no, not even that. But do you know why it is in that school? Because I'm sure the parents, teachers
I don't know. I don't
also
know.
would have fought for it.
No,
Because
no,
a lot of-
that's what I'm saying, but,
Yeah.
but that's not the only school. There are lots
Yeah.
of schools,
No, there are
I
schools
know
that are like that.
are doing
Yeah.
that now.
Yeah.
Maybe not day schools, because day schools is a bit difficult to gather them. Do you understand? This one's you make your breakfast. That day is you make your breakfast once a week, and then it's compulsory for you to go to the gym. And these are schools. Yeah, so there, but to do it in a day school is going to be a bit difficult. It's going to be a bit difficult. But these schools I'm saying are mainly boarding schools, because at least the children are being taught how to live with other children. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's some schools, we didn't have it when I was going to school, but there's some schools that will do that. I can't remember, did you have this one? I had.
The reason why I said the children that are born in Africa, their parents, because those children majority of them have gone to boarding school, and even when they are coming to abroad here to school, the parents feel comfortable or confident to say they can send the children because they've lived apart from those children.
Then no, but not now.
Some, they've lived the children from young age to go to primary school in body, secondary school in body, and then now they are going to overseas, because these children, even in their 18, they are changing continent, and they will still come here. I've seen a lot of students here, they will survive. But then we have our children who are born and bred here, who will go from one city to another city and struggle to stay in that city because they want to come back home, because they were not prepared for that. That's what I'm saying, that when they get to the age of like 10 in their secondary school, few years before they go to, they should have a coach or a subject, somebody that needs to tell them in real life that your mother and father, your comfort of your home, it's over. You will have to learn to manage people, go along with people, live with people that you don't know. You have to be tolerant. These are part of the skills that will help them survive in real life. Because yes, you have the certificate, and so what? There are thousands of you that have that certificate. Then when you walk out there, you cannot walk in the midst of all the people because you're not used to it.
The thing is,
it's not just here, even back home.
It's even back home, but what
because
I'm
that's
saying
how the schools are now.
Yeah, exactly.
The curriculum is like the same across everywhere.
Exactly. The thing is, like, I still hammer on the fact that it should be compulsory, because if it is out there and it's not compulsory, I tell you, there are parents that will opt out. There are parents that will not even go for it because they themselves don't even understand it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why for me, and when I say educational system, changing the educational system is the school and the parents and the body, the other bodies that flitter around, the government. It's a ball. So it's not just the school.
The school might want to try it, and then the parents are fight against it.
Against it.
So this thing has to be.
Well, for me, when I say educate, anytime I open my mouth and say educational system, I'm looking at all these bodies together, doing something.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, and again, I think the life the life here, I mean, you've got regular lights, so
it's worse back home because all these boarding schools now, most boarding schools in Nigeria now have washing machines. The children don't do anything. The parents will say, I will not pay this money, I'm washing their clothes. Yeah, it's even better. Yeah. Back home, they will not.
The ones that
like
pay
you said,
a lot of money.
That's what, like you said, the parents need to be spoken to as well because a lot of them, I'm paying one for the school, and you're telling my child to what's that?
Yeah.
99% of boarding schools.
Especially those very elites,
most of them. Yeah. So it's not. In fact, even here, I think boarding schools are actually probably even better than the ones back home because one back home, I will pay all that money. That washing machine, the children eat like pattern.
They have dryer.
They have dryer. They have someone that comes. At least, what they have someone that comes to plait their children's hair.
Yeah, but I just think.
I mean, it's ridiculous. So, like we said, it's the parents that need. Like she said, if they make it compulsory, some parents will probably kick against. So we have to start within ourselves and decide what we want for the children. Because I'm sure these schools have probably thought about it, but some will kick off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some will kick off.
I've been to a meeting. Let's go back to when my kids were in St. Mary's. We had a meeting where the school decided, okay, every child coming to school, they're going to check their lunchbox because they want to teach the children to eat properly.
Exactly. I remember.
I remember. And we were all like, yes, thank God. And they're like, they even wrote a letter, if we find any crisp or anything, we're going to take it away from it. And then they had a meeting. I remember that day so clearly like yesterday. In the evening, they called all the parents, the children, they got people to take care of them. So this was after school. So the children didn't go home. The parents came. They made it in such a way that they came, had the meeting, and then everybody went home. We were all in the hall. People came, a nutritionist was there. They even gave examples. They even said people who need help.
I remember.
They will teach them food. They can give them. They even were giving out flyers of things you can put in the lunchbox. Yeah. And there was someone there that you could sign up in case. And even someone where, if you're not sure where to buy, they will tell you where to buy, how to make it cheap. Everything was on the table, right? We finished that meeting. For the first time, I went to a meeting and I came out like, wow. That's
I remember
nice.
that meeting.
I remember as we were walking out, we have not even left the building. As we were walking out, the children, they now release the children, just like in church where go and find your parents. So I was standing here with my kids. This lady, her daughter now came and she was like, oh, mommy, look at what we did, blah, blah, blah. And mom said, oh, let's go. So the young girl was saying, oh, mom, so what did you learn today? Was the meeting good? We were told that they are talking about healthy living or whatever. Mom said, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing's going to stop. I'm still going to buy my crisps and there's nothing they can do about it. Right in front of... I literally turned around and I was like...
They don't care.
If not for... I don't even know.
That's why they stopped ice cream bars. Because even in schools, they stopped all those ice cream bars.
I was so upset.
Because of all this junk food.
I was so upset. If I could get away with slapping that lady, I wanted to slap her. Even if that was her perception, she shouldn't have been saying it to her daughter.
Oh no, they do.
The daughter was busy telling her, Mom, we've learned about healthy living. We can, now that we're going to talk about what we could do. I'm not saying, oh, forget about it. I'm giving you crisp and there's nothing they can do about it. So, there and then, the mom has shut down. But the girl, you could see that the girl was so excited about trying the thing that she had been taught.
So sometimes it's not even the...
to me,
you have to be very careful.
I see it all the time and I'm like, I've seen so many children have gone to school first year of the uni just to change city from their parents. They will drop out because they just can't cope. I just think that we parents need to learn teach our children how to survive in the outside world.
And don't leave it to the school. Because a lot of parents say, the school, whatever they teach.
Beside the certificate, parents need to sit down there and don't think that when your child step out of the house, that yes, him or her is fully mature to survive.
To understand
what is going on around them. We have to be guidance, even when they think they mature. Because when they are 18, they think they are 80. But anyway,
a lot of time we have to take it in our hands because sometimes there's so much. All this red carpet, all this white paper protocol. The school might want to do it. But some, like you said, some parents will now kick against it. So sometimes we ourselves have to help try and sort it ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you understand? If they're going to a school that's doing it, all well and good. If they're not, like the schools I went to, they didn't teach us how to bake. But my mother now decided, look, there's a finishing school. So every weekend, there's a school I used to go to. They taught me how to set the table. They taught me how to bake. They taught me how to knit because she knew I'd need that. Do you understand? Outside, because the school I was going to wasn't doing that. So sometimes we find out that your school, all the schools the children are going to are not doing that. We have to take it on ourselves, upon ourselves to actually teach. You know, like how you take your child extra, the children swimming or piano lessons, because it's tough.
Yeah, and even if you don't have money, because I know the next thing if somebody's going to write now is tell me, but we don't have money, people are talking because you have money. That's
Which
beside
money?
the point. Because
You
at
teach
the end
your
of the
child
day,
how to wash
you
plate at home.
yourself, a lot of parents I see come over here and completely forget where they came from and want to live the life of the Joneses and cannot even teach the child the basics.
How to make bed.
Make your bed. Don't go to school. You know, chores. Before you go to school.
You make your bed.
Make your bed, sweep here, and put that in place. You can teach them. You don't even need to go.
But then if the school teaches you and you come and you tell them, don't worry, I'll make the best for you. Do you understand? So we have to try and work hand in hand.
Well, anyway, if anyone has any topic
or suggestions
or any suggestion
on the way forward,
any
because I'm quite passionate about this.
Yeah, you know, any way forward. If you have your own opinion, what works for you? It might work for other people. It might not work for them, but we would like to hear from you as well. And thanks to my beautiful darling friends. And then until next time.
At least I didn't blush in this one.
Thank you.
Right.